is Rebecca, Geeky Girl, and this will be my reaction to episode 7 of The Untamed. Honestly, I can't wait to watch it. This series is just getting better and better. I had some trouble last episode uploading it to YouTube, like I got the copyright claim again and I contested it, but they refuted, so I had to delete the episode and do the reaction again, which is why it took me a bit longer to get here. And it is really hard because I just want to get over with it. I just want to watch more episodes or at least read the book. But anyway, let's not waste time and let's go for it. The Untamed, episode 7. So, the friend who was upset with her because of the yin iron turns out to be Wei Wuxian's mother's teacher. That's a pity. Yeah, how did they get there? Because I figured lots of people bathed in the springs. It doesn't look 100 years old. Is that because like cultivation makes her look young, or is it because she was technically not alive? Look at him, so serious. Wei Wuxian too? They're both bowing? Bow again! Bow again! I'm glad that Wei Wuxian is taking this seriously. It says that even though he is very mischievous, his heart is in the right place. It's fading away. But Wei Wuxian a lantern bow to his ancestor. That's so cool. There's still one. We're still missing 2 bows. sorry. I'll stop fangirling. Is he looking for the yin iron as well, or is just his sister? And what's wrong with him? But isn't it a bad idea, if you have a piece of the yin iron, to search for the others? Like, it would make it stronger. Uh-oh, this is getting close. Sorry, my boy. Your crush has not very good intentions. He ended up on top. Look! Look! You're touching me, and our hands are still tied, and he's touching me. You don't want him to get out, do you? None of your business. I think Wei Wuxian definitely suspects her. So, yeah. They share a secret now. Too smart. This is too smart for everybody's good. Hopefully they won't get grounded. Like, it wasn't their fault that they were missing. Is he trying to purify the piece of the yin iron? Okay, so at least they are not stupid. They wanted to discuss it with allies, and they knew something was going on with the yin iron and, you know, the puppets. But they were being spied on! You know, maybe you should upgrade those barriers, just to make sure that no ghosty animals are sneaking around. Just one? That's smart. But then, when Rohan could do the same thing, right? Because he has one piece. I like the woman, you know, the former sect leader, I love better than this guy. She's a lot more proactive, even though she made a mistake. These guys don't know what's coming. Those 3 are so funny. Look at his face, like, at first he was, shit, is Wei Wuxian gonna tell? Jiang Cheng is jealous because Wei Wuxian has a best friend. Look. He says, you took away Wei Wuxian from me. Give it back. Yes, do it together. Do it together. Oh look, what did he draw? Oh, bunnies! And he's smiling. Look. Did you see that smile? He likes bunnies. That was me in uni. Lanchan is impressed. I think it's the first time that his class made something that he could really look up to. Because, I mean, he obviously has a crush on Wei Wuxian, but Wei Wuxian is always messing around, so it's hard to take him seriously. These girls are nasty. What is he going to do? He's gonna punch him. He's gonna punch him in the face. Look, I understand his point, but I don't think that was what his sister would want him to do. Poor Lan-chan. Wei Wuxian is grounded again. Peacock. That's a nice nickname for your future brother-in-law. So is that the peacock? The peacock's father? He's not taking it a step too far. They're teenagers. Yeah. Seems like a nice guy. I approve. I don't think that's what your daughter would want to. On the other hand, he doesn't want to marry her. Where is he going? Is he going to say goodbye to Lan-chan? Or is he going to see his sister? Yeah. He wants to cheer her up. So maybe just think before you act. I don't know, I have cross feelings about this. Wow. The fact that she's not angry at him, even though it was his doing that her marriage is not longer, that speaks really highly of her. Yeah. I mean, he feels guilty, but he should. Just think before you act. I think not. That beautiful boy. So, like, put him up to date with all the stuff about the winds and the puppets and the yin iron. But why aren't they telling the other guy, the one from the Jin Lin sect? Lan-chan's brother is so cool. Like, compared to the uncle. I mean, kind of, yeah. I love him, but, yeah. He's just too impulsive. On the other hand, Lan-chan needs someone like him because he's too repressed. So, they can moderate each other. Aww. No! Don't take him away! You know, Lan-chan came here to say goodbye! I think he wanted to see him one last time. And Wei Wuxian obviously doesn't want to go. Look, he looks so sad now that Wei Wuxian is leaving. No, he isn't. I don't like Angry Guy. He's the only sibling that I don't like right now. Big sister is perfect, and Lan-chan's brother is perfect. But Angry Guy, don't like him. Because they are friends, too. That was perfect. Obviously that guy spoils him. Come on, Lan-chan, you need to open up. He looks heartbroken. Why not? Oh. One needs to think before he acts, and the other one needs to act before he thinks. Kind of. What is Wei Wuxian plotting? Oh, look at the rabbits. So cute. I love them. Oh, he found them at home. That's so cute. I want a bunny. Well, you need to tell him that. You need to tell Lan-chan that. That's so sweet. He can't stop thinking about Lan-chan. Oh my gosh, I think he's gonna follow him. Can't wait. Okay, so I just finished watching it again, and this was a great episode. And I think mostly we can divide it in two parts. On the one hand, we have Lan-chan's relationship with Wei Jin, and on the other hand, we have Wei Jin's relationship with her sister. And the way Wei Jin interacts with both of them, it tells us a lot about who he is as a character. So I really like the moment when Wei Jin made the lantern for Lan-chan, and you know, he drew those bunnies, which it was really sweet seeing as Lan-chan was like smiling a little bit, since he's such a repressed person, and judging by the way his uncle acts, he probably had a pretty sad childhood. You know, he was brought up with lots of rules and had the chance to relax, so it was really sweet to see his softer side towards the bunnies. But the really meaningful moment in this episode is when Wei Jin makes his promise to protect the weak, and you know, defend people and act courageously. I don't really know the words, but you know the moment I mean, right? So in that moment, the way that Lan-chan looks at Wei Jin, Before that, Wei Ying is a very loud character and he's very mischievous, and it seems like he doesn't take things seriously. So Lan Chan was really conflicted. Like, he liked this boy, but why did he like this boy? Like, but I think when Wei Jin made that promise, Lan Chan really got to know a deeper side of Wei Jin. And the fact that his promise was about protecting others, you know, protecting the weak. I think Lan Chan really was touched. And I think for the first time, he maybe came to terms with his feelings. Maybe finally he understood why he felt the way he did, or maybe he gave permission to himself to feel the way he does about Wei Jing, because he's a very courageous person. That's what I get from this moment, you know. But I think it was a really important moment because Lan Chan finally saw that his feelings were not just superficial and that there were a lot more to Wei Jin that it might seem at first sight. So yeah, that was one thing, and then the other one, Wei Jin's relationship with his sister. Like, Wei Jin is really impulsive. I said that he's a really selfless person, and it looks that way, right? But he's also really impulsive and very cocky and very proud. So I don't think he was when Jing Siswan was, he was not very kind to his fiancée, who is Wei Jing's sister. So Wei Jing was actually protecting his sister by acting the way he did. But I don't think, even though his intentions were good, I don't think the way he handled it was proper. There were better ways to handle that moment, to save face, not just for himself, but also for his sister. So he should think before he acts a little bit. But I think we also met Wei Jing's adopted father, and he seemed really amused by Wei Jing antics. So very, very much opposed to Lan Chen's uncle. And maybe that's why Wei Jing is the way he is. Like, maybe he was spoiled at home. I don't know. We don't know much about that guy, but he clearly has some kind of... He's not very good at putting limits, and I think parents, as a teacher, I can tell this, limits are really important. So your students have to be close to you, and they have to trust you, and they even can see you as a friend, but they also need to know that those are the limits that they won't cross, and if they cross those limits, there will be consequences. And I don't think Wei Jin was brought up that way, and that's a pity. Probably that's what will get him into trouble in the future. And this time, it got his sister into trouble, because his... engagement with Jing Siswan was over. Now, I don't really like arranged marriage, obviously. Welcome to the 21st century. But it was clear to me that she had feelings for Jing Siswan. Jing Siswan is more difficult to figure out because sometimes it looks like he had feelings for her as well. But then the way he acted and the way he spoke about her, or, the way he stayed quiet while other people were talking shit about her. So that shows that he's not in favor of the arrangement. So I think it was a good decision to cancel the engagement. I think I really like Wei Jin's father philosophy when he said that he won't force his children to do something against their will. But since the matter concerned Wei Jin's sister and Jin Siswan, why don't they just bring them into the room and talk to them, ask them what they feel, what they want to do. I just don't like the way they make decisions for other people. I understand this ends in China and ends in China and whatever, but I really felt like it was a really serious situation for Wei Yin's sister. Suddenly, she's not gonna marry the guy she liked all along, and it was because of her brother's actions, and she was not even consulted. So that's pretty sad. The fact that, when Wei Jin runs to cheer her up, and she used the gingerbread man, and she smiled at him, and she even tried to comfort him. That really moved me, because in her situation I would be feeling pretty shitty, and it is really hard to overcome those feelings to support the person who is responsible for them in the first place. So she's really selfless, and she's really strong, because it takes a lot of strength to push your feelings aside to take care of other people. So definitely I already loved her, But I think she's like the best sister ever, best sibling in the show ever, even better than Lanchan's translator. I mean his brother. So yeah, I really like the way this play out. I don't know what's gonna happen with her and Jin's one. Maybe they'll get back together somehow. Maybe we see him move on. But it really showed me a lot, that how good of a sister she is, and how strong she is to be able to push her own feelings, and she was heartbroken clearly, but she just put it aside to be there and to comfort her adopted brother, and I think that was beautiful. So we have that on one hand. Lanchan and Wei Jin on the other, I think they connected, because even though the attraction was clearly physical at first, and Lanchan probably he liked that Wei Wuxian was so different from everything that he's known. He was loud, he didn't follow the rules, he didn't care for property, so he was kind of like entranced with this behavior. But it is really nice to show that there is something deeper than that, and their morals and their character really aligns, because they both want to be righteous, and they both want to protect the weak and to do the right thing. So that kind of connection is what gives me hope for the future, because that's a good ground to build a relationship, more than like a teenager crush that you forget after you move on to university or whatever. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Now I wonder, clearly like Lanchan is going to take the Yin Iron somewhere to hide it, and I think it's very obvious that Wei Jin is going after him. So yeah, can't wait to see that, to see their journey, and to see how their relationship evolves. And I would really like to see Wei Jin's house as well, and to know, to get to know the place where he grew and the rest of the family. I think that would let me know a lot about him, and it would help me to understand his behavior a bit better. So yeah. Thank you for watching. It was a great pleasure to watch this episode, and honestly I'm desperate to read the novels, because in your comments I'm just like, oh my god, don't tell me those things. I just can't wait to read the novel. Just watching this and doing the reaction, it takes time, but I would just take the book and read it like so yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to wait until I finish the series before I take the novel, or just maybe let me know if there's one point that it's safe to start reading. Maybe I can wait like, I don't know, a few episodes and then I can start reading. I just can't wait to read it. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.